Welcome everyone to another episode of the
Creator Show!
And in today's show, what we're going to be talking about is a very, very interesting topic. And it's going to be talking about how you can manifest literally anything you want. So first of all, I'd like to introduce our beautiful panelists. First of all, on my left hand side, we have the amazing Kim.
Hello everyone. Hello.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. On to his left, we have the amazing
GP. Yeah, super excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Very good. And then on to our opposite side, we have finally the long-awaited arrival of Jane. Very good. So I just want to open up to everybody here, and it's very interesting with the time that we are in now. Manifestation. When we think about manifestation, what do we think about? We think about, how do I attract my ex back? How do I attract what I want? How do I attract wealth? How do I attract abundance? How do I attract relationship? But specifically during this time, I don't know if you guys have realized, but we are in a very interesting transition point within not just you could call it society, but technology. So recently, what we have, I don't know if this can be announced yet. Maybe this is something that we can announce later on because this is still in the working. But what I'd like to open up the conversation first of all is how has technology impacted your manifestation? So first of all, we'll start with Kim.
How has technology impacted my manifestation? I think without technology, I wouldn't be here with all you guys. I wouldn't have met my soul family, and I wouldn't have been able to connect to Master. It's changed my life because of technology, because of being able to go on Zoom calls. Because I connected through the courses and through Creator Circle, and because of that, I got here, and the whole Wealth Yogi program has changed my life. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
Beautiful. JP.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm extremely grateful for technology. I mean, tech is what I do. It's my area of expertise. And just like Kim, I would not be here today without technology. And, you know, the change, when I started searching, I started into personal development. And thanks to technology, I was able to find Master. And you know, it completely changed my life. I'm here today, and you know, to be able to be part of, you know, something big, something great, and also you know, the exciting things that are happening, exciting news, and really seeing how my manifestations were realized. I was able to manifest a lot of things thanks to technology, and a lot
for
more
example,
that are coming.
What
So,
have you manifested?
one of the things is manifested the current life that I have right now,
Very
which
nice.
is not having I'm not a 9 to 5, not being able to live a freedom lifestyle, and making impact, and live for a greater purpose. So because of technology, I was able to do that. And now I'm on the path of, you know, creating my freedom lifestyle, where I can travel and do whatever I want, with whomever I want, wherever I want. So technology makes that possible. So
Very nice. Jane, how has technology impacted your manifestations?
It's a really good question, but I think we can go back to what does technology include, because internet is a technology development, and we always forget it. And I was thinking, when I was growing up, computer just launched and internet started booming. Everyone was like, oh, it's another scam, it won't work. And if you think back, people who were saying that they probably are using internet right now, and they probably miss a great opportunity that can possibly become abundance in life, wealth, in the wealth aspect. So with the how technology changed our life, my life, or your life, the creators who are listening right now, is probably that without technology, you probably couldn't even met Master on YouTube, because Master will probably won't use YouTube as a platform to reach out to so many creators around the world, and you probably won't be able to listen to us and hearing all the amazing, let's say, secrets or tips about the manifestation. So how does it change my life and your life? Our life kind of become inseparable. Is that word?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's a word.
Cool. Yeah. So using how technology changed my life in specifically is that if I wasn't able to use technology, because I'm traveling back and forth from a lot of different countries, Taiwan, Korea, UK, US, India. Without technology, I won't be able to stay connected with my family. And I think it's so great we were trying to manifest whatever we want in life, but there must be a drive, right? Yeah, there must be a reason why you want to manifest something. For example, I want to manifest my wealth, my health, or I want to manifest my abundance. It's because I want to support my family. I want to be a stronger self to support my family. I want to be a stronger self to support the people I love. So if I'm not able to connect with them, let's say if the Skype or the FaceTime falling off today, I won't be able to call my mom or dad or my grandparents. I'll be really sad. Then the reason of me trying to want to manifest the wealth is gone. So what's the point of me want to manifest the wealth? That's my thought behind it. So how does technology change my life? Is I think it's stay connected with the people I love, and keep this drive for me to keep on doing what I do. Yeah.
Very nice, Jane. I think just listening to everybody share is really beautiful, and what I see as something that is similar to what everybody has shared is the word communication. Being able to communicate not just to your loved ones but to the masses. This is what technology has helped us to do. And as a kid, I was always fascinated with, how can we get connected, but how can we also imagine our connection, our communication, right, in something like a virtual space. Now, recently, I don't know if anybody has noticed, but you see now Facebook has transitioned from Facebook now to Meta. Why? It's because they've been developing over 7 years this technology where people put on a goggle and you can enter a virtual space. Now, you think of it as a unlimited amount of creativity. Like the creativity people, my gosh, they're having so much fun. Like they're having a brain orgasm just thinking about what can be done. Right? Like you could literally be sitting here. Like for some of our viewers, if you want to be on the creator show, you grab on your goggles. You can literally be sitting on the table with us. Like
drinking a cup of tea and we just chat, and then we can literally see you.
Yeah, you could be right now sitting naked, wearing a piece of goggle, and joining us on the creator show. How amazing would that be? Like, this is the world that is, like, whether we like it or not, whether people like it or not, this is the way humanity is moving into right now. Because imagine this. Let's say, for example, for anybody here who knows who Master Sri Akarshan is, for anybody who would like to meet him in person, what do you do? Now you don't need to travel. You don't need to book a flight. You don't need to book accommodation. All you do is just, hey, I'm just going to see Master Sri Akarshan in the 3D world. You see Justin Bieber, he did a concert.
Yeah.
You see BTS, they released a new album. Everything's all transitioning and the world is really moving very fast. So I really want to get your sort of like take on this, because some people within the law of attraction spirituality space might be thinking, actually the virtual space is not for me. I just rather stay at home or just hug a tree. Which is fine. I mean, like you guys do what you guys do, but what do you guys see as an opportunity for people maybe who right now are trying to manifest or maybe try to visualize. Like people have some problems with visualization, right? Like how do I see the light? How do I go into a different dimension? Like what do you guys see the opportunity that we have now for people wanting to dive more deeper into spirituality? Let's start again.
I think that, yeah, interesting, because I was thinking about this the other day, and the metaphysical world, which is what we are connected to, it is part of us, it's limitless, it's everything, it's wholeness. But then we've got the form, right, which is this physical, and the new meta world, the new digital technology world, we're able to bridge this illusionary gap, like, because we see countries, we see borders, we see nationalities, and this creates this illusionary gap, and in our minds we feel separate from everybody else. But because of this technology, we're connecting, we're expressing from our heart, and when we do that, we're connecting to that space of spirituality and the form, and it's coming together, and it's helping us to express, because I believe that expression is where the key lies to our spirit.
Beautiful.
And in everyday life we become so stressed and conditioned and programmed and disconnected from our spirit, from our heart, from our passion, and that's causing problems. That's why there's so many people are struggling with anxiety, depression, feeling lost, feeling that hopeless, right, purposeless. But this new space allows people to fully express, and with expression releases the repression, because society, the world, is going through repression with the whole pandemic. All kinds of things are going on, and people need this right here, right now, and I believe it's divine timing, and I feel that we're all privileged to be here on planet Earth, because this is where the party's happening, right? And we get to experience, and we get to push it forward and be the change that we want to see.
Kim, are you a rapper?
I just realised maybe I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Everything you just said there just flowed like
Yeah.
it was like a rhyme. I was like, wow,
You
like
just downloaded
he's like
it.
dropping mic there. I was like, wow.
Like Master says, surrender. That's come through. When you're here in this space, it's beautiful, and we all get to pick each other up and support each other.
Can I just ask, since both JP and Kim has been through our 3 minute 3 months.
3 minutes.
I just saw our videographer said 10 minutes. Our 3 months Wolf Yogi course, and how do you see yourself since you started and how you are now? Like, what's been the biggest shift for you?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
An absolute transformation in the physical. It's like I don't recognize myself. It's like night and day, but I understand all it is releasing the layers, the conditioning. Wolf Yogi is beyond this physical. We've got the master, we've got the beautiful team, and we've got the beautiful soul family, and then when we come together, we give each other permission to let go of those layers. When one person steps up and becomes vulnerable and shares, the expression comes out, the passion, the love, the light. It just flows, and that's our natural state. And I believe that Wealth Yogi is needed. It's needed. It needs to go global. We need to push it out, because there's so many people who are suffering, so many people who are lost, people who don't know who they are. And I believe that Wealth Yogi can support them, can hold their hand through the steps, through awakening, through remembrance, through the journey of finding what they're here for, what their purpose is, where they fit in the world. So I believe that Wealth Yogi is beyond the physical. It's beyond, and yeah, it's life changing, and I would recommend it to anybody. All you beautiful people out there. Yeah, that's my share.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Kim. JP.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it's interesting that we're talking about, you know, the metaverse and how it's a gap. I mean, it bridges the gap, you know, from the spiritual virtual world to the physical world. So the Wealth Yogi program does exactly that. And for me, it's been my experience because as Wealth Yogis, we come here to train not only our body, because we do yoga, but our mind as well. And it is both spiritual and also equipping us with the tools that we need to manifest, to make our manifestations come true. Because the thing is, we have goals, we have whether it's financial, relationship related, health, wealth, and Wealth Yogi is all about that. It's combining the metaphysical with the physical, which allows the manifestations to actually occur in this lifetime. So for me, it's been accelerated growth, and my spiritually, personal development wise, financial wise, health, and a lot of shift. I mean, there's a lot in this past 3 months. A lot has shifted for me, and when it comes to being communication, learning the communication skills, and as we're talking about manifestation, and just like Master said, you can be there, praying and chanting mantras or saying affirmations, but if you don't get the skills, most specifically communication skills, how are you going to make your manifestations come true?
Beautiful.
Because you definitely have to take action. So Wealth Yogi for me has been, it's been phenomenal. The Wealth Yogi family, you team, the IC team master. There's just so much that I've personally gathered from this. My vessel has become much stronger.
Yeah, I think with a lot of people these days, they like sometimes saying to themselves, what is it that am I doing wrong? Am I not manifesting? Why is it that I'm manifesting things that I don't want into my life, but the things that I do want, like it seems so far away. Like, do you see being guided through this journey of spirituality is a must need, or do you think that over time people can get there? Like, what do you think, Jane?
I think having a mentor is definitely very important, especially in spirituality, because you spiritual, like, energy is everywhere, and energy is us as well. But is when you are not aligned, when you are off track, you feel it. You feel something is different, but you get lost in, like, asking people's opinion, which they don't probably been through the same thing that you're going through. So it's actually wrong to ask them because they don't know what you're going through and they can't feel you. But and then spiritually, they can't really connect with your spirit to give you the right guidance. But with the masters or grandmasters, like, having a spiritual mentor or having just a mentor with your whatever journey that you're going through right now is very important, as they will guide you because they've been through that as well, and that's why they are mentor. And also that is not, they can connect with you spiritually with what you need. Your spirit need to hear something at that moment, and they will be able to be the bridge of the communication. So they will download the message from the energy and then pass it to you. So I think that is a beautiful way of communication, and that's why we need someone to guide us. Yeah.
It's I think whenever people get guided, the journey becomes a lot more smoother.
Definitely easier.
It's like what Grandmaster says, spirituality. People see it as an adventure if it's not being guided. So, as a good adventure or a bad adventure, who knows? But personally speaking, going through these past 3-4 years I've been working with Am Creator has been very accelerated. I've looked at the transformation. I don't know, probably Jane recognizes because she's seen me from the old days. But for me personally, this journey has become like a blink of eye, and I feel like for me, whenever we start getting everybody into this virtual space, it's going to become even more accelerated. Like you could literally go through, like you could maybe download a piece of information, and then you can see this whole journey of someone's life in a blink of eye. It's a really interesting era that we're in right now, and I really encourage more individuals, if they see what the opportunity is there right now, and they take leadership into this. They could be maybe one of the forefronts people who can really expand not just people's communication, people's growth, but also within the spirituality space as well. Because a lot of people, I generally say this, and it's a big passion of mine, and I really do feel like even if people don't know spirituality, even if people have never heard of law of attraction, I feel like it should be a fundamental for everybody's path in life. And when I see for example JP, when I see Kim, when I see Jane, when they first came within this whole space and how they are now, it's not because you guys chose or you guys planned to be who you are now. It's because over time something triggered within not just your physical but your metaphysical for you to be able to express yourself like this. So just as a final share before we wrap up this show, if there's any final words that you would like to share with the audience to grow themselves, or to be able to maybe find what is it that they really want to do, or manifest what they really want in life, what would it be? First, Kim.
Find a mentor. Yeah, because it can change your life. They can help you understand your mind, your body and spirit, and bring it into alignment so you can reach your full potential and manifest your heart's desires. That's what I believe.
Beautiful. JP?
Embrace the new. I know it's hard as humans. It's hard to accept change, but the way that the world is shifting, it's shifting for the better, and it is shifting in our favor. So we definitely need to get on board with it, learn about it, and embrace it, and adapt to this new world.
Perfect. Jane, drop the mic.
Surrender. Drop.
Yes.
Surrender.
Yes.
You know, whatever you are going through right now, it means to be happened. And whatever the world is changing right now, shifting all the energy. Like Master said it a couple years ago, even before the pandemic started. He said that the energy of the world is shifting to something. And then, so there's a lot of chaotic things or a lot of good things happens. Just surrender to your journey, surrender to the change, surrender to whatever is going on right now, and you will be here, you will be there. With the technology, with the metaverse coming up, surrender to that. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jane. Well, I think that wraps it for this episode of The Creator Show. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, guys. Really appreciate your wisdom and for your knowledge. For all of our viewers, if you have learned anything new within this show, or maybe you want to share with us where you guys are all tuning in from, please let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure to hit that like button just in the top right corner. That will help support the channel. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. This will also let us help push more positivity, spirituality and law of attraction in this channel. And yeah, I think that wraps it up. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Namaste.
you.
Thank you.